Well, our next guest is a real dynamo who inspires people with her self-help advice. She is here to reveal a few secrets that will help women become more successful. And she's also written a new book, and it's kind of an unusual book. Author Maxine Schnall is here to talk about her new book and the upcoming event at the National Association of Women Business Owners, or NAWBO. Welcome, it is so good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you.
All right, so you give people all kinds of advice all the time.
I sure do, and I want to tell you, I'm going to be giving them some advice at the NAWBO meeting because these girls are fantastic.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are. The National Association of Women Business Owners is the best. And I'll be speaking there August 1, that's Monday, 6:30, at the Cypress Creek Westin. And I want everybody to come because whether you're in business or you're going to start a business, you're going to learn a lot of things.
Yeah, these women are really the dynamos and the backbone of our community.
Absolutely.
They're small business owners, they're working in big businesses, and they really make it happen. And the thing I like about the organization, it inspires other people.
It sure does. And I'm going to be talking about my new book, which comes out tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's Jackie Kennedy's birthday. And the book ties in with Jackie Kennedy's birthday because it's a spy novel about Jackie Kennedy when she was Jackie Bouvier, 21 years old, as a CIA agent in Paris.
Who knew?
I'm telling you, this is so unreal. It's a novel, but we uncovered this book that is in the JFK library. Nobody knew about this letter, excuse me, that's in the library. Nobody knew about it, and we found it, and it's just amazing. She talks about getting a job with the CIA, and she's going to take it. She says she's writing to the woman at Vogue because she'd been offered a job there, and she's turning that job down. She says, "I have talked to the man in the CIA who would be my employer. I pestered him for the job, promised I would take it," she said, "and the government is spending money clearing me, so I don't feel that I can back out. It would be a special job on a certain project. Very sincerely, Jacqueline Bouvier."
That is absolutely amazing.
Isn't it astonishing?
So it was just from that letter that inspired you to write this book?
Yeah, we got the letter and we said, okay, what if she took this job? What if she went to Paris, because Paris was her favorite city in the world.
It was.
It's very romantic. So she goes to Paris and she's supposed to track down this defector, would-be defector to the United States who has something very important to give the country, and he's murdered.
Oh my goodness.
And she walks in and she finds him dead, but the assassin sees her and that starts him chasing her all over Paris to try to kill her.
Why didn't you just look in the White House eventually? You know, a couple of years later.
That would have been easy. But in doing this book, you know what's so great, Trini? We found things about her that, again, nobody knew.
And it's amazing because you thought, kind of like Princess Diana, that you knew everything, that their life was an open book. But look at this.
Thought you knew everything. We found out, okay, she was engaged to somebody before she met Jack. And she broke off the engagement. He was a nice guy, he was a stockbroker, but she decided that she was not going to spend the rest of her life pouring tea. She wanted to be something big in the world. And so she broke off the engagement. She pestered her stepfather to get her another job. And I got to tell you something, she was not rich. Everybody thought Jackie Kennedy...
Yeah, you thought she came from this deep lineage and heritage.
No way, baby. She did not have any money of her own.
Oh, my goodness. She just looked the part.
She looked the part. And her total allowance, okay, was $50 a month from her father because he went broke. He went broke in the stock market. He lost all his money. He was an alcoholic. Also, we didn't know that.
Wow, no.
And her family life early was very difficult. Her mother was very angry a lot of times because the father was an alcoholic, and she was abusive to Jackie. She actually,
my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, boy, don't you have a story to tell on August 1st to the ladies.
I have a lot to tell you, baby. And you know what else is very interesting? How she compensated for this, because the parents had all these fights and arguments until they finally got divorced. And she would stay in her room and read. And she was a voracious reader. So by the time she was like 11, she had read Gone with the Wind 100 times.
Oh my gosh.
And that's what started her off on this great love of literature and culture and becoming such a magnificent
Well, your
writer.
book is available tomorrow, and I hope a whole lot of folks read it. Yeah. And they've got to go see you.
Oh, they got to see me, yes. Make sure you come to the NAWBO meeting.
Yes.
And also check out my website, www.maxineschnall.com. You'll find everything you want to know about the book and me and Jackie. You'll find a lot about Jackie because we have much more to tell you, and the book is really a fun read. Paris
and
to die
of course, if you want those tickets for NAWBO, give a call to 954-767-8600 or go to nawboftl.org and check them out because it's a great organization. Natalie, over to you.
All right.